Hey YouTubers, it's Candace. Back with an update. It's been about a week, maybe a little bit over a week. I have to first admit to just having bad planning overall. I didn't realize, I knew I had a trip coming up for work. I didn't realize it was coming up so quickly because I just had one. So I started about a week and a half ago on my round. And then I had an interruption because I was having to leave for about a week or so, living in and out of a hotel, not really knowing when you're going to eat, or having the option to eat. It was really difficult the last time I tried to do this on the plan, so I went ahead and did 3 days on VLCD without the drops, and then did that week that I was in training, kind of just normal, tried to stay as close to P3 as I could, which was still difficult. I ended up coming back home with probably like a 2-pound gain, so that was a little frustrating, but it is what it is. So today is actually, I'm restarting my phase. Today is my first day back on my phase 2, round 3. Hopefully I'm not going to have any more interruptions, but that was just like, I felt kind of just slow for even thinking to start then. Totally wasn't up for it. And then also, of course, Tom was right there. He came too. So it just kind of was it was just bad timing. But I have a lot to tell you. So in the last week, like I said, I was gone for a week living out of this hotel, which was super nice. If you guys are following me on Instagram, you probably saw some of the meals that I was eating and some of the hotel and the events that we did while we were on the training. A lot of people were like, that does not look like any training, because we had scavenger hunts, we were doing all kinds of stuff, running through the parks, and went on a sky ride, which I am terrified of heights, especially when they just have you hanging in the air and you're dangling and you're not moving. Oh my gosh. So there's pictures of that. There's pictures of just a bunch of different little things they had this park that we were in, including a carousel, which I haven't been on a carousel in decades. So I got to ride the carousel. I rode this really cool one that was a giraffe that was sticking out its tongue, so you'll see that on there too. But anyway, it was a pretty fun week. Mind you, I was with my coworkers for 72 hours straight. And when I say straight, I mean that, because a couple of us had to share rooms together. Now during the day, there's a couple of them that absolutely drive me insane. But when you're with them, and really you're eating every single meal with them, you're having your like off time is with them. There's one guy in particular who just drives me insane. And at first, like, I thought, oh, he's an older guy, really sweet, kind of endeared to him. Over time, I just really could smack him because he is so loud and noisy and obnoxious, and it just gets old and tiring. And it's like, if I hear you whistle one more time, if I hear you smack your gum one more time, you might not have any teeth left. And I mean, it's already bad when I'm just with him during the work week, but when I'm like seeing him nonstop, I just could have lost it. So that was a challenge. Plus, coming right back to work and not having like a day off in between. Like, I'm tired of these people. Like, I'm so irritated, and they know it, because all of us are tired of each other. Like, it's just, we've been together too much. We need some downtime. But anyway, so yesterday I did my first 5K. I finished it. I thought I was going to die a couple times along the way, but I did finish it. And this one was fun because it was a mud run. It's called Mud Factor. And go on my Facebook, because you'll be able to see my before and afters. Now, the after photos do not give justice to how dirty I was. Like, filthy dirty. Filthy dirty. There was dirt in places that should never have dirt. There was dirt in places that who would even think to look for dirt at. I was filthy. And at one point, like, they had, so you do your, regular running, but it's not just on a flat course. Oh no, it's up and down these huge hills with this, I mean, and in the Pacific Northwest, we've been getting slammed with rain, so everything is soggy wet. So, like, you're trying to run up this hill, and you're slipping and sliding down these rocks, or down the wet, smuggy grass, or trying to climb over this mud hill. And this one time, I was, like, pooped, exhausted, trying to get over this mud hill, and literally fell, like, face first into it. So I had to run probably a good quarter of a mile with mud from my chin all the way down. Now, on this run, nobody took their cameras because you're afraid of getting it dirty. So I'm hoping that they got a picture of it so I can find it. But I don't personally have a picture right now in my possession of me covered in mud. But it was a lot of fun, and it was something I can check off my to-do list or my bucket list, because I probably will not be doing anything like that again. I mean, I can't say I won't. I think if I was in better shape, I probably would do it again. But that quickly showed me how much out of shape I was, because it was exhausting. They had some fun obstacles, though. Like, one, you get to slide down this really huge slide, and they put, like, this muddy water, so you go flying down, and, of course, you land in a pit of mud. I had, like, twigs in my hair. I think that I posted a picture of when I took my socks and shoes off. On my actual foot, there was just, like a puddle of mud and sediments and all kinds of stuff. It just in my shoe or on my feet through the socks and the shoes. It was crazy, but it was a good time. So I finished that. My car, okay, so we've been having this little, like, I don't know what's going on. Even today there was a mini tornado. We don't get tornadoes in Washington State, but we had one today. But there was my car has been really kind of finicky, and it's just not starting all the time when I'm turning it. So my uncle told me it's probably my alternator. So I'm trying to, like, wait till Friday when I get paid so I can go take it in and just have them do what they need to do, and I know I'll have enough money to get it taken care of. So every day and every time I start this car, I'm like praying, please, Lord, let this car start. So yesterday before the race, I get out there. Mind you, there's a freaking monsoon happening when I'm trying to, at 7:30 in the morning when I'm trying to go to this race. The daggone car will not turn over. It just isn't doing it. So I'm out there with my hammer trying to clank on the alternator. Finally, by the third time, I turn everything off, I give it one good clank, and the thing starts right up. And I'm just like, please, thank you, Lord. Like, I need this car at least to get me to Friday. So I'm on my lunch break right now, and I thought, okay, let me touch base and just let them know what's going on. I run into Michael's because I've decided I'm going to teach myself how to crochet. I come out of the daggone store, and the car won't start again. I mean, that is a level of stress that I don't know if you haven't ever had that before. That is some stressful mess. Like, you don't know if you're going to be able to start or go back to where you came from. Call your boss and say, oh yeah, by the way, I can't come back because my car's not starting. Like, who's going to believe that? Even though she could come and find me, but I just don't want those kind of problems, especially not while it's pouring down rain. It's pouring. So just pray for me. Today's the first day, and it's already been a stressful day. I know I've rambled. I probably have not connected one thought since I started this, but I just figured I need to get it out, let you guys know where I've been the last week, and hopefully I can get into some rhythm. Like, it's kind of starting to get frustrated, and I'm thinking that I'm getting in my own way, and I need to figure out why, like, what is my motivation for not being motivated. But we're hoping that this is going to come to an end, and I can get this weight off, because I can feel it. Like, I felt kind of disappointed in myself yesterday at the mud run because I felt like I could have just been in a better position. And because of my lack of planning or lack of motivation, I wasn't where I wanted to be. So they're trying to get me to do this ugly sweater Christmas one in December. And that way, I mean, I'll be done with my round and I can have some time to really, like, run and get going. But it hurts to run when you're out in the cold because growing up, I had asthma, and I think it's kind of coming back because it's not like an out-of-shape hurt. It, like, my lungs literally, they hurt, and it's hard to get any air through. It's different from when I'm just, like, worn out and out of breath. So I'm wondering if just the cold weather wasn't a good mix for me, but we'll see. So anyway, I'm rambling now. I digress. Day 1, phase 2, starting over. We'll see how it goes. Let's just pray that when I run back in here off of my lunch break, I don't get soaking wet. You can already see, like, my hair is not having it. It's already a mini afro in the back. I had to try to put in a little bun because it was just, it was a hot mess. Hot. We can't handle this. I don't know why I live here. Even though I love it, I just can't be out in this weather. So anyway, I love you guys. Miss ya. Talk to you soon. Keep me encouraged, and I will do better. That's the plan. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.